We are all washed up, all detailed up, all cleaned up. Everything's clean, ready to go, ready for pictures. Welcome back to another episode of Broken Mirror, guys. Sorry, it is a bit windy out today. I don't know if you can hear me that well. I'm trying my best. But if you are new to the channel, we've been working on my 2007 Cadillac CTS that I picked up for $1,200. I got it that cheap because if you go back to the past episodes, I bought it not running, and we found out why it wasn't running, and then she said that there was a transmission issue, and then we found out what the transmission issue was. So it's had a little bit of work. It really didn't need that much. It's actually running and driving really well for the amount of money that I put into this thing. And then we ended up cleaning the interior. Last episode I washed and buffed the whole thing. Unfortunately, last episode literally ended yesterday, so I just buffed and washed this whole thing yesterday, and it's already kind of looking dirty just from the wind and pollen and everything kind of already setting on the car. So it is what it is. But for today, what I would like to do is there's some staining on the interior. It looks from like eyeliner or something, or some type of makeup is on the interior in a couple spots. There's one like drippy stain in the back left support, and there's also some stainage right when you get into the door. So right now I would like to try to steam clean those out, and then if the weather clears up enough, I'd like to go take this thing to get the pictures done, get it listed for sale, and take it to get smogged. So that's the goal for right now, but I'm just gonna get started with the steaming and see how well it goes. Let's get at it. All right, that was a bit of a fail. I ended up only getting 2 of the stains out, and really I didn't even need to use the steamer, but most of this stain is now out. There was a second stain up here that I got out. I don't know what it is, but it's more like a paint. I don't want to mess with it too much. And then I got another stain over here out. But one thing I totally forgot to do, guys, is I wanted to paint this up, sand it down, and paint this whole piece. I can take this whole thing out by removing the airbag, but if I remove the airbag, then I gotta kill the battery. If I kill the battery, then I reset all the modules, and I don't wanna go that far back. I wanna get this thing smogged. So I think I'm going to tape off everything, sand this stuff down, and then paint it. Now, the other thing I wanna do was the handles. The handles, as you can see, are starting to peel, kind of similar to that the Volkswagen look that I had the one time. I want to tape off around here, and again, do the same thing, sand, paint them. I'm gonna do it to at least the front 2. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna do it to the front 2. The back 2 look pretty good. There's a couple of marks, but not enough to paint the whole handles. So I'm definitely gonna do the passenger and the driver's side. So that's my goal for right now. Let's get at it. All right, guys, it is the next day. I ended up doing the ozone generator again last night, just because I want to get that final smell out, especially after doing the spray painting. I definitely want to get that sent out. But the spray painting actually came out pretty well. I think you saw in the video how good it came out, but let me show you real quick. So it's pretty different. Like, it doesn't look quite the same as the rest of the black in the car, but compared to what it was with all the little nicks and the obvious scratches, I think it looks a heck of a lot better. The door handles included, I mean, just between the dark black and the light gray that I had before, I much prefer this look. So I'm happy, I'm content with it. But right now what I would like to do is I would actually like to put some detailer over the entire car. I'd like to clean up the windows a bit, and then I'd also like to clean the door jambs. I kept talking about it, kept meaning to do it, and I kept skipping it. So I'm gonna clean the door jambs, and then my goal is to head off down to take pictures and do the before and after video. That's the goal. Let's get at it. All right, so we are all washed up, all detailed up, all cleaned up. Everything's clean, ready to go, ready for pictures. So we are heading down to take some really nice photos and do the before and after video. Let's get at it. All right guys, I am down at the beach again. I'm sorry for the windy noise. I'm sure you hear it in the microphone right now. Apologies. But the car's done. I just took the pictures and now I'm finally gonna do the before and after of the Caddy. Let's get at it. All right guys, it's about 3, maybe 4 o'clock on Saturday, and unfortunately I think I'm gonna have to wrap up the video here. I've been searching to try to go get another flip. I was looking at a BMW, then a Mini Cooper, which is basically another BMW. But unfortunately, neither of those guys got back to me. Been messaging them since last night, haven't heard a single thing, so I don't think it's gonna happen this week. But starting next week, I will definitely have another flip, or I have some other car stuff that I can work on around the house that needs to be done anyway, and I've just kind of been leaving it to the sides. So regardless, next week will be fun. Either be a new flip or stuff that's been needed to be done, and it's gonna be kind of fun. It's gonna be something different than I have done yet. Well, slightly different. You'll see. Either way guys, I have been driving the Cadillac all around. I've been trying to get the module to reset for the evap sensor or module. I am not able to get that thing to clear. All the other modules are good. The engine's purring, transmission isn't fine, but the evap module will just not clear. And I've read that it can take up to 6 trials to get that thing to set, and you have to give 17-hour breaks in between, which is insane. So I've already done 3 of them, or at least 2, maybe 3. Hopefully I'll have it soon. I don't know. Anyway, I listed the car. I've got one person that already kind of piqued their interest, but I don't think they're too serious. I think they just kind of were window shopping. Nice guy, but I don't think it's gonna happen. But I just put it up, so hopefully by next week I get some more offers. see what happens. But anyway, guys, if you haven't yet, make sure to go down, hit the subscribe button, click the notifications bell. This way you get alerted when I'm putting out the 2 weeks now, just so you don't miss anything or get caught behind or anything like that. Also, if you haven't, hit the like button. I appreciate it. Like I say, every week, every episode, I really do appreciate it, guys. It means a ton. It's been helping me out on YouTube. I've been seeing the growth happen. It's awesome. So thank you for all you that do and will. Thank you for all of it. But I am curious, guys, is there like a certain car you would like to see me do more of? I know I kind of get the lower end cars to a degree, and I'm sure you guys want to see like an Audi R8. Trust me, I want to do an Audi R8. But is there other more reasonable cars that I could start hitting in the next tier that would interest you guys? I don't even know what those would be. To me, I just kind of find what's available in the market, what I can get a decent price on, and what I think I can do with it. But is there particular ones that you guys would like to see more of? Maybe you guys are Nissan fans out there. I have to get more Nissans, just something like that. But if you could, comment those down below. I'm really curious kind of what you guys are into. Maybe you guys are all into the German automobiles. I really don't know. But anyway, guys, with that said, I think that's gonna wrap up another episode of Broken Mirror. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your week, and I will see you again on Thursday. Later, guys.